I'm MichaelPhillips, and I do nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is the manipulation of anything on the molecular scale. This usually includes something about a nanometer, a few nanometers long. A nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter, or I don't want to, it's something of a millimeter. Okay. The term nanotechnology was first used by Norio Taniguchi, I think, some sort of Japanese name, in 1974. Nanobots, which is the other subject of my presentation, they are tiny robots that almost aren't even considered robots because they're so simple, but they perform the task that a cell or another atom or molecular object would perform. The implementation of nanotechnology in robotics. In 1999, that was the first year that nanorobotics and technology really entered the market. And with that, they came like standardized shirts, stronger golf clubs, stronger metals, just stronger materials in general. Carbon nanotubes are one of the major offshoots of nanotechnology. They're stronger molecules, basically stronger bonded molecules that are lighter and stronger than most other molecules. So like if you had like a sheet of carbon nanotubes, which is very, very hard to reduce, but if you did, it would be something along the lines of like 10 to 100 times stronger than steel and like 3 times as light. And nanobots right now are currently extremely under development, and within the next 25 years, they think they will have a working prototype. Expected applications. The original idea of nanotechnology was to make, and the current idea is to make smaller computer microchips from the ground up. So you build it atom by atom instead of just assembling the pieces together. Making materials stronger, this was almost an accidental offshoot of nanotechnology. The idea of nanotechnology is to build things basically from the atom up. So while doing that, they discovered that if you did that, the materials were much easier to make tighter and stronger together. And nanobots are a big thing for fighting diseases and cancer, because what they think they can do with nanobots is have them act as white blood cells, just attacking those specific cells that they think are cancerous or diseased, killing those cells, and then your body will just replace them with regular cells. The unexpected applications are actually carbon nanotubes, which was not meant to be found, but they did find them. Nanorobotics, that idea wasn't even thought of until about late 1980s, and the man who thought of it was laughed almost out of science. And stain-resistant clothing. I don't exactly know how stain-resistant clothing works in dealing with nanorobotics and dealing with nanotechnology, but I do know that was a major offshoot of it. The advantages is it's easier to produce stronger materials than combining different alloys that are going to be very, very heavy. These would be very, very light and strong. More effective medical treatments, which means that the medical treatments we have now, like chemotherapy, attack the whole body cells, while if you use nanorobotics, then you can just attack those cancerous cells. You could have such small computer parts that you could probably end up fitting a desktop into something like that big. So, the disadvantages is nanopollution, which was partially, between the word here, led to, I guess would be prey. But what it is that nanoparticles are so small that they don't know what they would do to the environment if they got out of a controlled situation. And another one, however ridiculous this may sound, is a prey-like scenario, which if you have nanorobots, then it's as much of a possibility if they became self-aware as a supercomputer would become self-aware. That's the end of it. I copied these from EasyBit and they work great. So.